And here we are back again. Today we're in Wurm Online. Yes, Wurm Online. It's not Wurm Unlimited. About that. Now, today we're going to talk about Wurm Online versus Wurm Unlimited. Now, this is obviously my opinion of it all. Obviously, there's going to be people that disagree with me completely, and there's obviously going to be people that agree with me wholeheartedly. Now, I've come to this conclusion over a couple of weeks or so, or a week or something like that, on how I feel about what I'm playing here in the Wurm world and why I play it, and the authenticness of the mechanics and the persistency and all that type of stuff. So we're going to talk about that. Now, here we are. The sun is rising on Independence. Yes, we're on Independence on Wurm Online. It's equally the second biggest server, along with Chaos. Obviously, Xanadu is the largest. Now, there's a lot of people talking on the forums about the old, worms dying and all this type of jazz, and the end is nigh, and it happens every couple of months. Everyone says the same thing, but I don't think we're going to be dying around here. I don't think. Numbers will change here, and they'll go here and there. There's been sales. I've seen many new people, even on Wurm Online, and I've also seen the numbers drop on Wurm Unlimited. Now, I've been back on Wurm Unlimited a couple of times, but it's not doing it for me. Now, I have to bring up both sides of the story. Now, where do we start? Okay, Wurm Unlimited. For me, excuse me. Now, I am a simulator type of person. I love things that take a long time. They're hard to learn. Oh, there's a bear. Hard to learn, has lots of depth. Now, I'm not saying that Wurm Unlimited doesn't have depth either, but the whole skill gain, changing of the world, changing of the mechanics, all that type of thing, I like to see it as a little bit more persistent than that. I like to see it that, we're all on the same level, we're all on the same plane, we're all working. Not that it's a competition at all, because I don't find Wurm to be a competition, and I definitely don't play it to get, the highest skill. And Bear, I'm not going to deal with you now. I'm talking, jeez. So, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so basically, the thing that I see about Wurm Unlimited is that it really is for new players. I think it's a great stepping stone for new players to at least see it. Being on Steam, there has been heaps of people, that have seen it on Steam, because it's given Wurm in general a bit of exposure, and they've seen it, and they've actually seen people jump straight into Wurm Online because there's many reasons. It's the persistency. It's the security of having a server that is going to be there for quite some time. Now, Wurm Unlimited is great for those modders out there that really want to change it up, and also the ones that aren't happy with the mechanics how they are. Now, the thing about the Wurm community and the Wurm forums is that there's people complaining, suggesting, or, looking out for the game, wanting things to go their way, wanting things to be different just because they want it to be different, not necessarily because it's best for the game. And I can understand that. There are things that I kind of would like to be a little bit different, but there's not many. I'm pretty happy with the way Wurm is. It's my little relaxing time. Little things happen here and there, glitches and stuff, but I don't see them too often. And hopefully, I know that some people don't get things fixed after, server or client glitches happen, and that's not cool town. But I wish GMs would be a little bit more accommodating for that. But I can't control that. But things like that I can pretty much visit everybody from this server. Not everybody. I can't visit Epic, but that's okay because they're on a totally different skill gain anyway. But I can visit everybody, and I know that even places like Independence, like here, there's been deeds that have been here for years and years and years. When Independence opened up, There's still people here hanging out, doing their thing. Maybe they don't leave their deed or whatever, and we never ever hear from them, but they're here, and that's the cool thing about Wurm Online. It's the persistency. It's the I know that pretty much I can travel around, and my server's safe, and my deed is safe, relatively, unless someone comes and tries to grief me. If they want to come and try to grief me, well, they can do that. Oh, some arrows up there. Now, so the other thing is, with the add-ons, I don't really like to change it up. I like things to stay the same. I like the priest restrictions. I like it that priests can't craft. They have a power of their own, and they shouldn't be able to live on the same plane as normal crafting characters. It's another reason that I play Wurm Online, because I don't want these type of things to change. I don't want vegetables to grow within the day, because that doesn't happen. And even worm, time. What am I saying? Like time frames are quick anyway. Even if it takes 5 days, vegetables don't grow in 5 days. But at least it's a little bit further towards, the kind of realism that in a low fantasy world that Wurm gives to us. It's all, the growing, trees growing and things like that. I don't want the skill gain to be fast. I want it to be slow. I don't want to, go to sleep one night and come back and my farms have died because the skill gain, the growth gain is so quick. Now, we did see that on Wurm Unlimited on the server, but obviously it got changed to a better value, and that's great. But I think you can see where I'm coming from. Now, why play Wurm Online? Now, okay, actually what I'm going to start, we'll take a break, hang out, okay, ready? Okay, so what we're doing here, I'm just going to show you really quickly, is the Colossus of Magneron. Now, it has been fun, I tell you that, because doing a Colossus solo does take a bit of time, and you need about 1,000 silver ore to make into 10 sheets, which is fun. Now, the Magneron will give you, it'll want you to do 10 silver sheets, and the Vin will want gold sheets. I don't know for the rest, because I don't intend to make a faux one here. I don't really like the faux one. Sorry. And people don't really like the Magneron one, but that's okay, because I am Magneron here. My priest is obviously Venora, and we made that one. But 2,000 Colossus bricks and 2,000 clay. Fun times doing it solo, but we're getting there. We're doing it really at our leisure. I'm not in any rush. But that's pretty cool, hey? So what we'll have to do here is I'm gonna have to fix up this road so it works a bit better, because at the moment the road pretty much levels out in the Colossus. So, and I'm going to put some rope fences here, because anything else kind of restricts my view down there, right down there. Now, if you remember my video a while back of the tunnel's there, bang, bang. If you remember way back. Here's the road that we did a really, really long time ago. And talking about that, my friend Olim is back, and he lives over there. He's starting his dig. Yeah, maybe we'll drive down there. Well, where's our... thanks, horses. Good job. Okay, now we're going to leave that. That's what we're doing. So, back to the Wurm Online. Now, I know that Wurm does cost, and it has grown in cost over time. And depending on your... country of origin, it's probably even more expensive than it used to be. For some countries it's probably huge, but for one character, one deed, it's not too expensive. And what I've found, even playing Wurm Unlimited, is that I don't mind the cost. Now, if there's extra cost through having extra characters and many more deeds, which I tend to make too many, and that's my problem. That's my fault. I have to deal with it. I'm going to go in here and not see a thing. Sorry, let's have a look here. We're going to open this up. Oh, we've still got a bear there. Okay, let's have a look at our unrepaired stuff here. Now, I've got to keep people happy. Griper was complaining that I don't keep my water drink. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. And what's that? 79. So I'm going to let that drop. I would not fill that up with anything till it drops to at least down to 59, and then I would probably then I would probably refresh, because I have a refresh on me. So if we look here, open up here. Now, another thing, people will complain about the fact that some of these things are damaged. Yes, I know, I should probably keep them total. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, well, I've done it now. Anyway, what was I looking at? On my refresh, yes. So yeah, people complain that my things aren't completely repaired all the time. Now, I'll quickly touch on that. I don't have really any OCD tendencies at all, and I'm not extremely efficient. Now, if I was totally efficient, I'd have my character in the 90s of skills for the length of time that I've been playing, but I'd not like that. So, oh, I've got a message from Olim. Funny. Yeah, good. See, another thing about Wurm we're going to talk about before we finish today. Now, we're quickly going to fill up our lantern. And see, my lantern's damaged. See, people look at that and they just not happy. But that's okay. So we're going to go in here. Here's our fantastic tunnel. Another thing people mightn't like is the fact that I don't have flat corners. Holy crap. But what I see it, the amount of tunnels that I make, it's an extra 20 slope that I don't have to dig to mine up. So, where was I? I was talking about something and then I got sidetracked. And down we go. Now, Wurm Unlimited. Now, the cost. That's what we're talking about. The cost. I really, after playing Wurm Unlimited, I really feel that the cost is justified. I'm not going to complain about it. It is a game that I really, really enjoy, and there's nothing out there. Even after 700 hours of playing Ark, I still feel that Wurm is the best game for me out there. So I'm willing to pay that. And I know that other people cannot afford to do that, and well, maybe they shouldn't go out and drink that beer that they had the other night, because they pretty much would pay for a month of Wurm right there. These things. Other thing is that I don't go out much. I have a family. I play Wurm to relax, and I can afford to spend some cash on it, so I don't mind. So everybody's in a different situation, of course, and I understand that, but obviously my opinion here is just mine, and it's probably a couple of other people's as well, but I don't mind paying for it. And when it comes down to it, I feel a lot safer on Wurm Online. Now, everyone is talking about the fact that Wurm's losing numbers, and Rolf's going to close down servers. Now, I really don't think that's going to happen for at least 2 of the servers, or even 3 on Freedom. I think Independent's pretty damn safe. It still has lots of numbers. It's got a good size, so people can always come and populate it. Xanadu, nice and big. I don't think that would ever get closed down. Now, I would be a touch worried about, probably not Delhi, but Exodus and Celebration. I would worry about that a little bit, but I also hear that the numbers are actually not too bad. So, I think people are a little bit worried over a little bit too much. Now, with the numbers dropping on Wurm Unlimited, I'm finding other people coming back and seeing new people come in, and I think a lot of people who had a go of Wurm Unlimited probably are looking back on Wurm Online and going, you know what, it is the place to be, and I'm really enjoying it. But there are those people that don't like the fact that certain mechanics are here. They don't feel that the cost is right, and they also love the fact that they can change and mod up the whole thing, which is that's fantastic. I'm totally happy for them. I think Wurm Unlimited is really good, and I think it was a really good thing to have. I know a lot of people didn't think that, and they thought that they should have just released Wurm Online. Now, I don't know, maybe they should, but who knows? It's maybe the fact that Wurm is a tough game to get into and to like. Maybe we need that stepping stone of Wurm Unlimited just to get us there. It promotes it a little bit on Steam, and you get new players, and we are getting new players, and it's kind of cool. I like it. What's going to happen down track, we don't know. The server's going to be wiped, maybe, but what I do know, something's attacking me. Oh, it's a spider, who cares? I'm not going to worry about it. Now, I've started new places over a couple of times. I don't really want to lose my deeds on any server, but if I did, I would still play. I'm pretty sure of it, because the whole process of starting off and making deeds is actually one of the best. If anyone went and did Wurm Unlimited recently and started out again, it's pretty cool. You know, it's exciting. You know, getting there, finding things, digging out an area, finding iron, all that type of jazz. Like in my last video, 20 first things to do in Wurm Online and Unlimited. Yeah. So, do you want me to kill you? Do you? I'm not in the mood. I'm doing a video here, pal. So here we're on the little road up. I'm going to have a bit of a look-see. You can see where that Colossus is going to go. Trees. Where's the Forestry Commission through here? Now this is pretty good. Here we go, have a look. So yeah, our Colossus is going to be sitting there. Now there's the bridge that goes up to the top, and that's one of the peaks there. And obviously there's the other peak around there. I'm going to clear some trees around here. I don't have any stamina, so my parry is going to be pretty crap. What are you going to do? Should we kill him? Or maybe he's going to kill us. Spider and Hellheim. Go. Go, go, go. So we're going to shield bash. We're going to try to get our focus up if we can. I need to get my... Are we too close? No. So... Now, this whole fighting is a little bit unpredictable sometimes, really, isn't it? Let's face it, that's the thing that they could probably work on. We'll try some more focus. Oh, no focus at all. Here we go. And get some back. Remember, we have a spider hitting us as well. And the rest for the wicked. There we go. And, oh, and a mountain lion as well. Fun times. He's probably behind us, is he? Yeah. I'm going to soon be topped up from our LTs. Now, another thing I'd like to talk about, is you know, people probably don't agree with me on this, but priests on Wurm Unlimited with that extra skill gain and all that type of jazz, priests and casting on Wurm Online really is something you're like, wow, I really need that, because skilling is such a small increment that this makes a hell of a difference. I really need it. And I think on Wurm Unlimited, I wouldn't feel that I would go and make a priest. For one thing, I'd have to have multiple accounts, or there's some type of exploit you can do that have multiple accounts, which I'll probably make it so you can't. But I just don't feel that I would. Now, having a priest on Wurm Online definitely is cool, because, you know, getting... you know, all those, not only priests, but I'm just talking about casting in general, you know, casts like, you know, WA and COC, I don't feel like I would make it, or even get those casts on anything. I don't know, that's just me. But I'm not a person that is super efficient, you know. I'm sure that people are like, I need to get all the skill gain I can, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get my pick at 40 because this is the best skill, the quality range for this type of skill level and type of vein I'm mining, type of jazz, you know, all that type of stuff. I don't really do that, you know. I just try to relax and I just play. So, and obviously there's lots of people out there that are totally not like that, and they are really efficient and can skill up really quick, and I think it's awesome too. Here we are. We're up at Olim's place, and he is probably going to try to talk to me, but I'm not going to chat to him. So he's making a bit of a fortress here, apparently. So it looks, he's going to have many buildings, so they're going to join with bridges. And we probably saw this place here long time ago, and it's a bit of a wall. I don't like these walls, these low walls. Yeah, he had a big break, and then he had to go Wurm Unlimited, and I decided that I wasn't going to play it anymore, and he was like, okay, well, I'll come back to Wurm Online. And I think he's having a ball for now. He gives up pretty quick, though. Also, we'll see. But don't give him any good horses or anything at the moment, because he might just quit, and I'll have to steal the horses back again. So, yeah, what else do we need to talk about Wurm Unlimited and Wurm Online? Yeah, it's great, all the maps and all the mobs, I'm really liking them, but there's something about the vibe of the servers we have here and the people. It's I don't know. It's just me. What can I say? I guess we're gonna head all the way back down again. Down the road. I tell you what, these trees are everywhere. Cull. Down we go. Just trying to think of anything else to talk about. See, now if I look at, not that I love looking in global chat all the time or freedom chat, because there is some silliness that goes on in there as well as just like any other game, but we're all here. We're pretty much, apart from Epic and Chaos, we're pretty much all here. Everyone is linked, whereas all these multitudes of little servers that are run by you and your friends, it's great to have friends and play with friends, but it's also great to have people you don't even know and you make new friends. Like, I think some of the best stories I've ever had, or best times I've had, is meeting people here that have done things that I don't know about, and I've found them, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy, and this you can only do on Wurm. Now, if it was Wurm Unlimited, yes, you could find those places as well, but if it's just you and your friends, you're going to know anyway. You're going to know the person. You're not going to meet anybody new. And I guess, people might say, well, real life, you can meet new people and stuff like that. But we like our gaming, and to a point, Wurm gaming really sits. There's a lot of our socialness, and especially for people that are really busy and don't get out much and have families, and it's their time away, and there's people that you meet on games and stuff like that become really important to you. And I like the fact that we're all here, and when people say, oh, I'm going to make my own server and play it the way I want to play it, and they're not going to be on here anymore, and they're people that I know, and I'm not going to see them anymore, it's kind of sad. I like the fact that there's people on here that I've met, and I won't see them on here anymore. It's kind of a little bit sad, but everybody has their reasons for doing what they have to do. I know I've really chatted it up today, haven't I? Shut the hell up, Milo. You talk too much and you talk gibberish. But anyway, I reckon we could probably leave it there. I'm back in Wurm Online, and I'm doing many things. I'm doing stuff like Colossus and reinforcing huge tunnels and stuff like that. Actually, the other point I wanted to make here today is that why I think Wurm Online is pretty safe still, and I don't think it's going anywhere, is the fact that, and you probably agree with me on this one, or you may not, but that's okay, because it's my opinion, is that even when I'm playing other games, I still have a window of Wurm open, and it's probably a character that's premmed up. Rolf's still getting paid, the devs are still getting paid, I may be playing something else, but I'm still doing things. I may be mining, I may be just regaining faith, I may be digging or something like that, and there are different types of tasks you can do that you can play other games and still play Wurm. I find that, even just having a family and, doing stuff with them and, running by the computer and throwing down a couple of digs or mines, you can only do that in so many games, and Wurm Online or Wurm Unlimited is a game that you can do it. I've been playing Fallout while I've been playing Wurm. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online while I've been playing Wurm. I was playing Ark. I still have Wurm open. So, you can keep doing stuff. Slowly progressing. It's not the most efficient thing to do, but you can definitely do it. And I really like that about that. And it's something that I can jump up, leave, run away, and come back, and nothing happened. It's not like a raid in WoW or something like that. It's like, I'm stuck here for 4 hours. I can't go anywhere, because in life I can't do that anymore. So, This is a great game for me to do it, and I'm probably sure there's lots of people out there that feel exactly the same way. Now, I hope you've enjoyed our little chat here of my ramblings. We've been up at the D, we've come down the mountain. It takes a hell of a long time to get up here, doesn't it? Who would live up here? May as well live near the water where I don't have to travel up this silly tunnel over and over. We saw the Colossus, we went down the tunnel, we saw the D down the bottom there, the Lost Valley, and we went up to see Olim's new place coming together. And we talked about Wurm Unlimited and Wurm Online and what the differences and what I think of it. Oh, gee, I think I should probably end it here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you liked our little talk. Comment. Give it to me. If you don't agree, then give it to me. Subscribe if you like. You're chatting about this type of stuff and seeing our deeds come together. I've got lots of videos out there with people's deeds on it and different stuff and going to chaos and lots of stuff. Different deeds I've done. Different little. I don't really do too many tutorials because I don't really like doing them, but I do have some information to give. Subscribe and throw us a like, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll get out of this tunnel and we'll leave you alone and I'll shut up.